Welcome to Bookwood.
Hi, I'm glad you chose to spend some time with me. It is time to set up my reading journal for July. But before we can do that, I need to unpack the new one. My first Coconut journal is completely filled up. It has some blank pages left to add in the stats for the month of June. So I decided to go with another Coconut since they are very practical, and it is summer, so I picked out this one with flowers. Here you can see how much they grow bigger over the time I use them. So the one I used until now, I ripped out the very first page to make the dot grid spacings, which made them to fall apart. The next one also has bigger squares, which I am very happy about. And for making the cover page of this journal, I have decided to make some stickers with the poppy flowers that I have dried after making the poppy flower kefir. The recipe and the way we did that is in my hackathon vlog if you're interested. To make these stickers, I use this sticky book cover paper, and I cut out two pieces, one on top of which I will be layering the flowers, and then the second piece I will stick over the flowers, so that when I want to use them I only have to peel off the back of the bottom layer of the paper. It's easier if you watch it, so I'll let you discover in image how I make them. I don't set up again all my challenge and readathon spreads. I just managed to slowly peel out the envelope I put in the front, and I decided to use it again in this one. My initial idea for the cover page was to make like a diagonal line from the bottom left to the top right corner with the poppy flowers, but they turned out a little bit too big. So I will be shifting them around for a while before I will end up with a very minimal spread, but one that I like a lot. And here are the spreads for July. I must say that I'm happy to see that a new month is coming. June has been quite a month for us, with a visit to the emergency room with one of the kids, and now my feet is having some kind of burn because it had been in friction with my shoe during a walk. And I am stuck at home whilst outside the weather is so nice. But hey, it's life, we're not going to complain, it could be way worse. And anyways, I am still sitting down to set up this reading journal. The theme for this month is one that I never expected I would set up, and it is more like an ancient Greek minotaur and a labyrinth theme, and we have to thank therefore Clio from I don't remember the YouTube channel's name. I will put it in the description box and I'll put it on the screen. But she's organizing a readathon that is called Game Night Athon. It is not the first time, but it is the first time that the game will be Labyrinth. She explains the game very well in her announcement video, so I will link that down below. And I love board games a lot, and looking for a readathon for July, I decided that this one could be a whole lot of fun. And believe me, we'll see later on in this video that it was fun, at least at some point, because the start of my game was quite frustrating. But we are going ahead on things. Let's first set up these journal spreads. So I go with my usual cover page that holds place for me to list out all the books I will be reading, and then it also has a calendar on which I will take note of important reading dates like sprints or library things, but also keep track of when I read what book. The next page, as always, is a TBR spread. I will be setting it up here, and again at the end of the video you will be able to fill it in with me and discover the books that I plan to read for the month of July and for the Game Night Athon. Of course, this month also I give myself some space to write down the books that we borrowed from the library. The list was quite long this month, so this page will come in very handy. All throughout my setup, the images will be in black and white. They all come from Canva, by the way. And I have added in some red accents. Have you an idea about why I picked the color red? Let me know in the comments what your guess is. You can see me starting the spread for the game night Athon. The first spread will be dedicated to the game board and the pieces that go with it. I thought it would be a good idea to have a labyrinth or a maze as a background, since the envelopes will make it less heavy. But maybe that wasn't the best idea. You'll see what I mean with that when the spread is all completed. I had picked out a shiny red washi tape. Unfortunately, it was already quite old, and when I wanted to use it, it didn't roll off and completely broke down. So I had to replace it with another pretty old washi tape, and this one is not sticking very well. I tried my best to tape it down with transparent tape, but I'm not sure that it really worked out. Also, my glue got empty, and I used a new type of glue that is very sticky, but that also means that I cannot move pieces around once they are put down on the paper, and that gave me some trouble with the big brown envelope that was not enough to the center of the book, and my game board stuck out a little bit. I solved this problem by opening with a craft knife let's call it the downside of the envelope, so that the game board is divided or held completely by the envelope. The spread looks unbalanced, way too busy and a bit wonky all at the same time. But hey, it is not the one that I will spend the most time on, so it will have to do the trick. I have passed on by now to a spread that I have called Prompts and Score, so that I can keep track of the different prompts I'm going to read, which book I picked and how many points I scored with them. What you don't see, because I completely forgot to do that, is that I have not added in the way of scoring, which is pretty simple. It is 1 page equals 1 point, and we will lose 50 points for every shuffle that we make on the board. That will add up quite quickly, as you will see in the part where I play the game. Afterwards, I also added in per prompt how many points that I will lose whatever book I will be reading for them. Setting this journal up was learning how to work around things that do not work the way you would like, while sticking in this half labyrinth that I wanted to use as a pocket for the prompt cards that I didn't use yet. I unfortunately put glue all over it, and so there went the pocket idea. I went creative and managed to solve that problem, and in the end I am even quite happy that this happened, because the idea that I came up with is far more fun than my original one. let's fill in the TBR for July. For the Adventures in Eldia, I need a book with magic in the title. And I picked Shades of Magic 1 in French. It's Shades of Magic. And this is by V.E. Schwab. It is 504 pages. And it is one I need to ask to put on hold in the library. For Les Étapes Indiennes, there is no prompt in July and August. And I will be reading, and I need to find the title in English, I will put it on the screen. Le Soleil Rouge de la Sam. It is by Abir Mukherjee. And this is 416 pages. It is also one that is coming from the library. For the Fitz-along, the book in French is called Le Dragon de Glace. So that would be the first part of the last book in the Tiny Man trilogy. Tiny Man. This is 381 pages, and it's also coming from the library. My reread book will be The Forest House. I'll be reading it in Dutch, which means that it's called Het Huis in het Woud. And it is written by Maren Zimmer Bradley herself. I have it myself. It is 472 pages. For the Mooney Book Club, I don't know if there will be one. There is still no vote up. On the other side, I will write down the prompts for the game night Athon. I will insert here a little clip of me playing the game so that you can see which prompts I got. There is one thing that I need to say about that. When I made the game and played the game, I didn't really read the descriptions above the prompt images from the printable that was shown in the YouTube video. The printables weren't available yet. And I have taken this symbol. To me it looked more like wind, and when the printable came out and I printed out the images to put them in my reading journal, I saw this was wave. Unfortunately, my mail to the library for the bibliodrive was already sent, and so I will keep the book for wave, because that's what for wind, because that's what it looked like to me. I did wrote wave, and I will correct that later on. I will add wind in between little brackets, because to me it looked like that, and the book is ordered. So the book I will be reading for that is one that I have on my TBR for a little while, and I never got the opportunity to read it, so I'm quite happy with it. Past me here, we are going to make my TBR for this readathon by playing the game. If you want to know why I do it almost 2 weeks before the month starts, you can go to my library vlog. I will have a little tag upstairs, up in the corner, so that you can click to that video that explains why I make my TBR so far in advance. Let's take a little pound so that we can play. I will take a black one, and I have a spinner on my computer, so I will spin for my departure place. As we have just witnessed, my departure place will be blue, or on the board that was shown in the announcement video, that is the heart. And we can start. So I will be picking out 5 prompts, since I have already 3 set reads and I don't want to torture myself trying to fit them in there. So we'll just go for 5 books. The first one is this map. How can we get there? Not at all. Not at all. Okay, well, let's start by doing this. So the map in the game is the prompt with the telescope for the readathon. So I'll take note of that. So my first book has a telescope. And we have at least one, but we will have more shifts to go. So where do we get with this one? We get here. Or here. Let's do this. Which will advance us for 1 place. We are not going to move this one, so that will not be handy of coming from the top. So we will have to move a lot of times. So let's take note. We move the second time. How do I move this one? Because those ones don't move, so I will have to move this. But it's not going to help me at all. So we are going to move this row again. That it moves with me on it. I suppose we can. Which takes me all the way here. Now, so my next move will be going down. I'm completely confused. And then I need 2. I can go here. And then we need 2. Go up here. So we have to, that's 5. We go up here. But this one I need to move it twice. Whatever I do, I need to move it twice. So we'll just put in 7. And we do it again. Oh my god. 7. So that is minus 350. This is a disaster. Okay, let's pick a second one and see if we have more luck at this one of the reptiles. The book. It's up here. That would be the wheelchair. So let's see how far we can get. We can get up till here. Okay, let's do that. Oh my gosh. This is fun. And this is milk-tree, so we can go all the way to the book. And this is minus 150. Let's go for a third one. And this is like a helmet. Oh, it's all the way down here. Connected to not that much. So if we go with this one, we can go, oh, okay, we can go this way, this way, this way, this, this way, oh, this way, up to here. And then all I need is a connection over there. So I cannot move, so this row can come down, but then it's closed. Do it this way, and then I connect like here, and this is prompt 12, so it is the hourglass. And I only moved one. The next one. The keys. They are up there. Up, up, up. I can make it. Without moving. So I will still need to do one. For the keys is like 5 is the power. This is minus 50. And I need to change one for a corner. Oh, I don't like corners. What would I like to have to use? This one doesn't come out. This one doesn't come out. Do I have like one like this coming out? Yes. Let's move this one. Because for now, if I am lucky, I put it this one. Let's pick one, and it is the bat. This is the last one I will pick out. The bat is all the way over here, and it has number 15. So it is something with wind. I can also do one. So let's see what we can do to reach the bat. Not much. It is blocked that way. We are blocked all the way through, so we will have to move. Where can we move to? We can move here, and we can move it down, and we are fine. Okay, we move here. Oh no, you can move this one down. If I move here, then this is one. How is it moving? Oh no, it's one that's not moving. Okay, we are going to this one which is not moving. But we could go there, move this one, then we have this one that goes there. Yes, okay, we are going to move. I move here, I move all of them. Then this one goes, but I can go there, I can go there, I can go there, there. I didn't have to move. I will go like this. This is -50. So this is what my board looks like now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close this down. I'm going to take a picture of my board. So if somehow I have read these 5 books and my 3 other ones by the end of July, and I have still time for another book, then maybe I can draw another card, recreate this board the way it is, draw another card and see if I can find a book in the ones that I have at home, in a book box, on Kindle. It will probably not be on Audible, but you never know. And we'll see. So follow up to the vlogs for this readathon to see how far I make it. For telescope, I have picked The Sea of Tranquility. It is by Emily Mandel St. John. And it is 304 pages. And so it comes from the library. I took this one because we have a close-up moon on the cover, and it's like if you were looking through the telescope to the moon. For wheelchair, I took that larger as having a disability, and for that I have picked La Cité Corrompue. And it is by Leigh Bardugo. It is 649 pages in the French edition, and it comes from the library. For Hourglass, I need to check because I asked for the book by a French author, which is called Maxime Chatin, and the book is called Prime Time. So with Hourglass, I thought that would fit in nice. But this book will not be available before end of August. It is very popular. It's a very popular French thriller author, and it is his latest book. So that was maybe not the best choice I made. So I ended up asking another one, and in French it is called Les Voyageurs. du train de 8h05. I'm having a look in, it is called in English, it is called The People on Platform 5. But in French, it gives a very precise hour. And so I've put it in there. The author is Claire Pouly. And it has 400 pages, and so it's also coming from the library. The PowerPrint book, I asked for a book that is called La Librairie des Chats Noirs. I'm going to have a look if I can find an English title for you. It is by Polixi Piergorgio. It is a mystery thriller. It's 288 pages. I will maybe already write that down. This is also from the library. Oh, it has not been translated to English. I think the original language must be in Italian. This book will come in handy for the 52 book club reading challenge, because I need a book with a country in which there is an active volcano. And I think the Etna is being quite active for the moment. So for the way that I took for the winds, I have picked a book by a French author. I think I'll check it, because now I'm not certain anymore. It is called La Tisseuse des Vents. It is written by Nina Lau. So now I'm not sure anymore. So let's have a look. It is indeed a French author, and it has 416 pages. It's also coming from the library. So there is only one book that is not from the library, and this one. So I am looking like at the cover. Oh, it is not Lau, it is Lan. I have trouble reading my own handwriting. That's a good one. The cover has like waves of clouds, mist going over the cover. So that's nice. Let's calculate how many pages I will be reading. Whoa, this is a very, very, very ambitious TBR, because it's almost 4,000 pages. But it is summer vacation. We will be a lot at home. There will be a lot less driving around. So I should be able to make it. I put this back in because I had to make a TBR for 2 months, but I will not reveal to you my August TBR yet. You may notice that I have left some space for audio. I am not filling that in yet, because I am not sure what the audio will be, because I'm on a project for another readathon that's is spread over June and July, and I'm not sure if I would finish it this month or if I will need 2 months. I will tell you more about that in my wrap-up video that will be around the 5th of July if everything goes well. But with June being a cursed month, I'm not sure of that. I'm not going to make big promises. And I will maybe then make a little update of this in my wrap-up video as well. So that's it for this one. I am very curious to see what you are going to be reading in July. Are you doing any readathon? Do you read more or less over the summer? Let me know in the comments. I'll be very happy to have a chat with you.